Okay, so once again, a recap. Last time we played Terraria, I managed to beat the Eye of Cthulhu. Started making progress toward beating the Brain of Cthulhu, but haven't really gotten there yet, as it were. Let me put my streaming playlist on real quick, and then we can get started. Music to stream by, there we go. This one works. Okay. Oh, that's right, we did also beat the Goblin Invasion, which is very handy for us. Now I just have to go looking underground for a bit. Should probably place this somewhere. And this. Oh, new follower. I believe that's Eileen. You should be able to talk in 10 minutes. Exactly. That's good. More of that. 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 That's good. More of that, please. Ooh. I should probably turn the in-game music back on if this is, like, enough to qualify as a... Let me check, actually. Let's check and see if this is enough to qualify as what I was building here. Oh, yeah, that's definitely different music. Hold on. Okay, so I've built enough to qualify as a new microbiome called the Graveyard. I don't know anything about graveyards except that they only happen once you have a high enough concentration of gravestones in one area. That's why it looks all desaturated and foggy, and why there's zombies spawning even though it's not nighttime yet. Cool, new dryad. Oh, crafting, interesting. For anyone curious, I have the game set to normal difficulty for the time being. I'm technically playing on Journey mode. Originally, I was playing on Master difficulty, but that got too difficult, so I decided to set it to Journey mode as an alternative. Now I can actually make progress in the game, but when I go to boss fights, I turn... I basically set it to Master mode. So it's normal difficulty for convenience, because otherwise I'd never be able to make my way around underground. And for boss fights, Master difficulty. Because I do still want that challenge. Oh, cool. We've got another lantern night. Okay, now that we've heard the graveyard music, let's set things back down. Yeah, I think so. I can't set it for, like, bosses are master difficulty, but regular enemies are... Yeah, no, I don't think I can do that. Just an enemy difficulty slider that goes Journey, Classic, Expert, Master. I could change enemy spawn rates and turn on God mode if I really wanted, but I don't want. There's weather, which I'm not touching. There's a time menu, which I'm not touching. And then there's research and duplication. Turning off mob spawns might be handy, for future boss fights anyway. On the other hand, the convenience of having mobs around, while they'd be more difficult, is that I'd actually be able to maybe get health drops off them, so it's a mixed bag if I turn them off. So right now what I think I need to do is I need to build a new house for the merchant. Because he likes living in the forest, but he also doesn't like being this close to everybody else. What? My brother's telling me all NPCs like their space, but the merchant is the only one I immediately know of that sells the teleportation network pylons, so I'm gonna build a house for him elsewhere. My brother is telling me that any NPC that sells stuff can also sell pylons. I'm glad he knows this game, because apparently I don't. Not since 1.4 came out, anyway. It's fine. Flatten this out. I need to get a better light pet than this one. I can probably just clean this whole area off. Any NPC can sell pylons as long as they're happy enough, which usually includes not having more than, like, 3 others around. Okay. Duly noted. I'll try to keep groups in towns a little bit smaller than they are right now. No more than how many? Yes, no more than how many? Okay. Love that my brother's running mission control in the background for me. Keeps things convenient. Hey, Robin. Good to see you. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Accidentally made that perfect. Yeah, I know that much. I know that some NPCs hate each other. Tax collector hates Santa. That's... Somehow that makes sense. Oh, it's... I just realized it's because... It's a Scrooge joke, isn't it? I am not a quick-thinking creature. That's far enough away that I don't really have to worry about it. I do actually have to walk there. I wouldn't know. I haven't encountered one yet. Now I need walls. I think it's 120 should be enough. You realize I have to fight one now, right? Can I make a bamboo thing? I can't make a bamboo thing. That's alright. Move them in first. I'm still gonna fight one. Want a candle. There we go. And for now, let's put that back. Let's put that back. Let's put that back. Anything else that needs to go away? Alchemy. I want to keep that. Oh, Crimstone I can definitely put in just Misc junk. So are all these houses owned? No, this one's empty. Huh. Let's put the Dryad there. Guide can go here, I suppose. I feel like that's... I want the Guide on the first floor, but I also want the Dryad on the first floor, and I don't think I can have it both at the same time. There we go. I place this, let's say, right there. Very cool. Thank you. Spiky balls and desert fossils I'm going to put in Misc junk for now. I have a Keen the Undertaker and a non-Keen the Undertaker, and I'm not sure why I'm keeping the non-Keen one. Probably because I didn't notice I had the Keen one. Only boss that's dead so far is the Eye and the Goblins, yeah. If the Goblins really count as a boss. I don't personally feel like they do, just because they don't drop any trophy or anything for beating them on Master. Fair enough. Also fair enough. Yep. Oh, bound goblin. Where? That better not have been the goblin getting splattered. Probably was, knowing my luck. I should turn that audio down, because that's gonna make it a little bit difficult to hear my surroundings. That should be fine. Why nice? What's nice? Oh, yeah, those. I'm not touching that. Bound goblin again. I know I can disarm it. I have no reason to. It's ore, but it's not ore that I need. At this point, I'm looking for platinum. I don't think that was platinum. It looked like it was, this stuff. Yeah, that's not platinum. It's not silver either. I don't have silver in this world. Tungsten, I think it is. Yeah, tungsten. Come on, where's a bound goblin when you need one? He's around. But around where? Well, he's not disappearing around. Oh, wait. I really wish NPCs wouldn't despawn if you can detect them, but they're off screen. Hey, Steph. Bound goblin again. Oh, hey, wait a minute. How did I never notice this? Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, there he is. I see him. Okay, dude. Now you get out of here before something kills you. Because something usually kills you. Doesn't want neighbors. Likes the underground. Alright. So I'm gonna have to build a house underground for him. Flintlock pistol. Mini shark. Of course, the mini shark is what I really want here. Ah, dear. Okay, so let's just pause the music real quick. Set the in-game music on so I know when I'm underground. Right around here seems fine. Oh, nice. Okay, I need to make sure it doesn't walk off an edge and fall to his death. Put my ruler on. Right about out there. Okay. $20, $21, $22. Or yeah, let's do that. There. Yep. Go back up, see if I can make some stone bricks. I can make platinum bars. Gray brick, there we go. I can do more than that. That should be plenty. I haven't given that a whole lot of thought. I usually just go with a jack of all trades. Some stone platforms there. I can't actually build a workbench, which guess I had to forget something. Workbench, chair. Bum, bum. Wow. Bum, ba, da, da, dun, 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 dun. Let's just move the goblin here. Oh, gold bunny, right? Oh, no, just a regular one. Looked gold because of the fallen star. Okay. Let's start storing stuff. Oh, I can definitely sell that zombie banner. Yes, Benui. I just realized it's just entered the house because I've not closed any of these doors. I'll just leave the back door open for it. Beh. Is it? Hold on. Where even is it? Is it in my inventory or did I put it in a weapon chest somewhere? Place that there. Where did I put it? It's not in here. Oh, there. There it is. Okay. It's not just a harpoon, it's a harpoon gun. Not bad. Actually, I guess I could swap those around for a bit, huh? He moved in yet? He's moved in yet. Okay. Let me just turn music down because I don't need this for testing anymore. Oh, and I almost forgot to... Sorry, hold on. Put music display on. Turn the app back on. Not app, but add-on back on. That should fix things. What if I refresh it? That works. Okay. Cavern pylon, nice. I didn't know I could actually get one of those. Of course, what I'm really here for... I want those, and I want that. Now I need a place to put this. I could probably build a shelf for it. It's not the same. I wonder, can I just put it? I can just put it. Okay. And then... Ah, that's palm wood. My bad, my bad, my bad. What I really wanted is just these regular wood platforms. And since I can start combining stuff now, I think... Actually, let's put this in with the guide. Why not? Okay, buddy. What can I make with these? Spectre boots, exactly what I wanted. So let's make those. Nice. Now remind me to upgrade these. What do I need? I've explored the jungle a little, yeah. Not enough to get an anklet of the wind, though. Lightning boots require aglet, anklet of the wind, and spectre boots. Okay. Can make tiger climbing gear and shoe spikes into... Oh no, climbing claws and shoe spikes into tiger climbing gear. Let's check to make sure I can use... Is it just the one set of climbing claws? It is. It is. 2% move speed is nothing. That's nothing important, so... Upgrade that. That's good. Just to confirm, I can upgrade that into Master Ninja Gear or either of these frog pieces here. Yep. Near as I can tell they are. Can make horseshoe balloons with cloud in a balloon and a horseshoe. I think I have a red balloon. I do. You know, it's tedium, so I'm gonna cut down on it a bit. Now I can make as many of those as I want. Cloud and a balloon. Very nice. So now we have much better jump height, and we have some flight for a brief period of time. If I really wanted, I could compact these down, but there's a reason you want to hold on to a cloud and a balloon instead of making it into a horseshoe balloon. That right there. Quadruple jump. But to get that, I'm gonna need a blizzard in a bottle and a sandstorm in a bottle. And the sandstorm I know for a fact I can't get because that requires pyramids, doesn't it? And I don't think I have one in this world. Oh, Lord. I forgot how good it feels to jump with an actual, like, balloon handy for it. I have an ice biome over this way. Last time I tried exploring the ice biome, I got killed, and I don't remember how, so I'm hoping this time I might be able to make a little bit more progress into it. Yeah, iced. That's much better, actually. It probably was fall damage. Yes, it was. I fell onto some of the fragile ice. This is a large world. I always play on large worlds. Yeah, and it's right about here where I died. Of course, now I don't have to worry about fall damage at all. Oh, that's a ghost. Yeah, that happens. Happens to me a lot. But you know, I am streaming, and streaming seems to be giving me better luck in some regards. I've never seen... Well, I guess that's kind of the idea of it being buried, isn't it? I've never seen a buried pyramid. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's a little dangerous, yeah. Oh. Do I want to participate in that? Yeah, you know what? It's a boss fight. I may as well. Slime. Should be easy. I feel like I should probably set it to master now. Yeah, you really, really feel that, huh? Oof. Yeah, I know. In a sense, yeah. Hey, buddy. What you got for me? Portable cement mixer, pretty pink ribbon. Ooh. I don't have enough for those. Crud. Oh well, one of these days. Venturing all the way out to the desert to grab my campfire is not the most efficient way of doing things, but... where did it go? I know I just picked it up. There it is. Yep. Yep, to Pinky, I mean. No, not pie, just regular Pinky. Everyone's favorite twit of a slime. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, it's already sunset and no sign of the king slime yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, put that on pause. Put this on. And hope I don't die. This is probably a good weapon to have for this, right? Oh, he hits real hard, huh? Those spiky ones are going to give me the most trouble here. Okay, buddy. This is actually a really, really good arena for this, isn't it? Like, how are they even going to hit me? I say that, but one wrong move could still probably kill me. They do, which is why I'm just going to hover out of range of all of them. If I can help it anyway. I'm not that worried about Queen Slime. Maybe I should be. We'll see. I know she flies. Also, please be careful about spoilers for folks that haven't seen this content yet. It is. Okay, now this could be sketchy. No, I've got him. Just need to budget my flight a little bit better. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. In fact, let's take you over here, yeah? There we go. Nothing to it. Now I can set the difficulty back down. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. He dropped a little bit of gold ore. May as well. Or someone dropped it anyway. Might not have been him. Change that. Change that. Put the music back on. Okay. Let's see what I've won. Ooh, slime hook, nice. And slimy saddle and a solidifier, but that's kind of obligatory. Royal gel, I don't really need that. Equip that though. Ninja hood, ninja pants. Just gonna put those in vanities. Trying to remember what button it is. There it is. Yeah, it's R. Get rid of that. Mouse statue, I want to put somewhere. There, why not? And of course, boop. Solidifier might be handy, actually. I just remembered asphalt is made with that, and that's a really nice way to get around. Get that out. Put those there. Oh. Thank you for following. You'll be able to chat in 10 minutes. Ah, pleasure to meet them. That's really as low as I can put them, huh? Darn. There. There. So those. Okay, what should I do next? I was looking underground in the ice, right? Got about half an hour before vote time. For first-timers, at the halfway mark for my stream, I put it on hold for about 5 minutes, let my stream viewers decide on what I play next. It could just be an extension of the game I'm already playing for the rest of the stream time, or I could switch to a grab bag, which is like 3 or 4 games that I might want to play at any given moment. I'll take a look at one of them, like whichever one I want to play the most, and that'll be the rest of the stream instead. A boss for the zombies in Terraria. I've never thought about that because I don't feel like they warrant a boss. Big zombie's an option. Also, hello, Heather. Seems too easy to me. Maybe something more like a Gravelord Nito sort of look from Dark Souls. I don't know about Swole. I don't think I want to think about a Swole zombie. That might be neat. There's only like one item in the game that offers that in the first place, so having that as an available thing earlier on might be nice. Though I guess at that point there's a risk that earlier bosses would be too easy because you have a lot more trouble dying. I don't know, it's kind of a double-edged sword for me. That's true. Oh, please, just hit it. Just hit it. Thank you. Another traveling merchant. Risky. Probably not worth it. I was just walking over platinum this whole time and didn't even notice. Great. Oh, I saw that. Lost girl. Come on. There she is. Stab, 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 stab. Hey, there we go. That's what we want. Hey, good to see ya. See where this goes. Chest detected nearby. Okay, how nearby is nearby? Oh, that's how nearby is. Does seem to be decidedly out of bounds of the ice cave, so it's not going to be what I'm looking for, but can't hurt to check. Just to see what is in there. Yeah, this was its last major update. At least near as anyone can discern. I have way more than enough rope. I don't need that. Shoe spikes. Platinum bar. That's useful. Don't need the dart trap. Where are my torches? There they are. Hmm. Ooh, there's a house. That's an ice boomerang. Which is definitely not what I'm looking for. It is, it's nice. May as well use my other one. Oh, we've got a ferry. What's up? What do you want to show me? She doesn't actually want to show me anything. She's just hovering around until I get close to something that would be worth showing. Oh. Alright, hold your horses. I'm coming. Oh, a chest. Very nice. It is, but I'm immediately suspicious of it because it's just sitting in the middle of nowhere in particular, and I've learned my lesson from the last one. Oh, it's safe. Ice blade. No, I don't think I will. It's not a material for anything. I guess I could duplicate it. Robin. You can duplicate just fine without that. Snowball cannon, that's nothing. Healing potion, that's something. Dynamite, that's... eh. Not a lot of luck out of these. All I'm looking for is one or two very specific items that have a low chance of spawning in these chests in the first place, because these chests themselves have a low chance of spawning. How hard can it possibly be? Oh, there's another one right down there. Another snowball cannon. Whoopee. Webbed Stylist? Ah, shoot. Where? Oh, that was her right over there, wasn't it? I think I saw. Stop hitting her. Please, please. They're gonna kill her before I get to her, aren't they? Nope, they're not. How did she even end up down here is what I want to know. The golfers in the desert? I mean, okay, that one's easy. Sand trap, come on. Hey. Oh, shoot. Detonator and platinum. Just gotta break the explosives. There we go. I don't know that I've ever set one of those off after they were introduced. What do we even have down here? It looks like it's just a big, empty nothing. Alright, well, didn't find what I was looking for, but I did find the Stylist. Hey. You know, this wasn't the room for you, but I'm fine with it. She did. I need to design these houses better. I need to start upgrading these. There's a lot of things I say I need to do and then never get around to. Okay, remind me, what does this upgrade into? Goblin Tech requires a stopwatch DPS meter. Oh. God, and I just missed the DPS meter, didn't I? Oh, but I don't know how to get the stopwatch, so whatever. Well, not so much don't know as don't remember, but for all intents and purposes, same thing. Put those in with the Shiverthorn. Stopwatch is just merchant, really. Oh, traveling merchant. Okay. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out for the traveling merchant then. But that might be in a future episode, because right now it's 3:30, and that means it's time for the intermission and grab bag voting. So let me just turn the poll on real quick. Polls. Okay, that one's been done for a while. Oops-a-daisy. Okay, starting the poll now. Y'all have about 5 minutes. Go ahead and vote on whether you want to see one of those 3 games you're seeing on the screen right now, or if you want me to just continue with Terraria. Oh, I should hit stop on the